Hey everybody, it's Corey here again. I'm back with another deck video. Today we're doing a Draginked Mill. So full disclosure, it's probably the weakest deck I've done this month so far. Cane Pirates deck is really sick nasty now. It's kind of hard to beat that. I guess it's kind of a bad benchmark to judge other decks by because I think it's the best overall. I'm actually going to find out because 2 days from when this video is going live, I'm going to be in a tabletop sim tournament. My first time actually playing the game with other people that aren't my roommates. So that should be pretty fun. I don't think I'm going to capture any of that gameplay or anything. Not really sure how it's going to go because I'm not too familiar with tabletop sim. So there's going to be the meta issue of just playing the game on there. But anyway, to the deck. So mill is the game plan. Probably are not going to win via combat too much. So everything in here is just centered on burning the shit out of your opponent's deck. Kamiko is cool because she gets you the other 0-drops, which there's only 3 total different ones here. So 3 Kamiko, 3 Sophie, and just 2 Nanami. So one thing you're going to see, we play 3 of all the people that we care to transform. Ironically enough, we don't run Kamiko, but we do run Balthazar. So basically, Kamiko is here to, like, the 6 copies of Sophie, right? Because Kamiko can always get you a Sophie. And we really want to get a Sophie because we want to get Balthazar out very quick. He's strong. Nanami is just in here because she's Draginked, so she's tutorable with a lot of things. And I just play 2 Nanami in pretty much every deck. I don't think she hurts most decks. Back to this. Triple Nadia. Nadia is just the best mill card player in every mill deck. Petunia, pretty good stats. Makes your mills go further. I like her. I wasn't originally... Oh, wait. That's not true. Forgot. It's been a while since I filmed the last video with Draginked. But yeah, Sasaki. This guy's pretty good. And his transformation is like the best mill dragon. So you kind of got to play him. Alright, here we go. So Balthazar is just really strong. His ability is really powerful. He's just good stats. You want to get him down on turn 1, which you can do because transformation's -1 hand and turn cost. But also every character that has transformation here is unique. So you could only control 1 of these at a time. Hoshiko is probably like the second best card in the deck because she turns your mills into draws, and that's pretty based. Galliel is Sasaki's transformation, and he's just a big mill payoff boss, and you can get him down on turn 3. So that's really good. And then these guys are the top end monsters. So 2 Centurion. Goes over Petunia, insanely strong stats, and its ability is really relevant. And then 2 Quetzal, who goes over Nadia. Ability is really strong. I wouldn't say it's relevant for the deck, but, you know, in certain matchups, you are going to need, like, a little bit of comeback. Oh, man. There's a big piece of dust in that sleeve. That didn't hurt him too much. But, yeah, 2 Quetzal. Okay, strategies. This card's just... crazy good. Only good in Dragging Dragons, of course. But long story short, you can tutor any dragon character you want, or you can tutor a dragon if you control its dragging equivalent in play already. The thing it transforms over. This is a pretty strong one. It's also our field card, which, you know, let's introduce that now. It's sitting right here. Dragonic Palace, once per turn, when you put in play a character by the effect of transformation, draw 2, then charge 1. Very strong. You can make an argument that Docked is also good in here. You won't be getting any of the... you won't be able to put coins on it, but just getting 2 draws on your first 2 turns of the game is pretty cool. This card is good consistency. Gives you... So, attacker strategy, discard a card, choose one of these 2 effects. Both are pretty okay. This card mills your opponent and draws you cards. It's very simple, and you can play it from your discard pile later in the game if your opponent has 25 or more cards in their discard pile. So do that. Then we're playing 2 Flight Tag. This is an interesting card. So During this turn, only dragons can be sent out to battle. Your opponent can negate this by discarding a character with a turn count of 3 or more. Just a little bit of control in the strategy slot here. Draginked Symbiosis. Negate. This is actually a promo version, so this text is wrong, but negate and destroy an ability being played. Micromon Shield. This card's really good. I should say so. 3 negates, 3 protections, defensive ability suite. We're not trying to win via combat. We're trying to win just, mill them out. Which is why Flight Tag's kind of interesting, because it's going to be a removal, or in this case, battle rewards work as a form of mill, in a sense. Okay, so we got Dragon Breath here. This deck I kind of struggled to find what the third ability should be. Maybe it'd be proper to run like Brute Strength, frankly, because you are gonna have to go to combat sometimes, and you might want something that interacts a little bit more than this. But Balthazar can do this on turn 2, so this is really strong the earlier in the game you play it. Alright, so for the sideboard. This was hard. This was the only deck I've struggled to build a sideboard for so far. I only came up with 14 cards. Ball. There we go. The little Earth Bastard I put in every deck is a 2 of. 2 of him should be in here. So there's one. Just thought of it. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. I would probably edit somewhere around here, but there's the third Nanami, and we're running 2 Aintonth. I'll just get them out of the way now. As an option to go into this is something you can play. It's not particularly good here, but if, I don't know, you're in a control v control thing or something. Well, you're not really a control deck. You're like a combo. You're a dedicated mill deck. You're not going to control the board a whole lot. You're just going to mill your opponent and hope that you do it faster than they take 10 battle rewards, because I don't think combat's going to go your way. Run those 3. 3 Drafiki. You have to run this. There's several strategies that you're going to need to pop if you're playing this matchup, and if they're running sideboards that I built. Astrophanes ×2. This levels up over Hoshiko. He's a combat-based character, so like if you're up against an aggressive deck, you might actually want to put some of this dude in, because he's really strong against that. And then we're running one of both of the guys that we only had 2 of in the main board. Against a mirror match or a long playing deck, I'd go Centurion. Against some aggro where you need recovery at some point, Quetzal's good. Third Flight Tag, same logic. If you, I don't know, you gotta feel it out. This sideboard's weak, like I said. And then the final card, just a playset of Draginked Draco Release. So mill mirror match, mill them faster than they can mill you. That's it. I was more optimistic about this deck back when it was the starter deck matchups. And I had tested all of them against each other. I felt far more confident then, but now that the Cane Pirates are so optimized, I worry about anything else until set 2 comes out. So yeah, that was Draginked Mill. See you guys next week.